Yo guys, welcome back to the stream, everyone. In today's stream, we will be trying to add some voice effects. Not voice effects, but sound effects into our game. You guys. Maybe I have to use headphones for this because the audio is getting repeated. Guys, am I audible? Can you guys hear me properly? And also, can you guys hear the music? Do let me know. I guess I should increase the audio by a little bit. Yo, Nick, welcome to the stream, brother. Yo, guys. I guess it's perfect now. Hello, hello, hello. You can hear me now, right? Now can you hear me, Kageyama? Can't hear anything. Okay, sorry, my bad, my bad. My mic was disconnected. Maybe now you can hear me. Okay, you want to see changes. So there are not a lot of changes. Just the basic changes I'll show you. What the fuck? The player did not spawn. I guess I have to restart this. Basically, there has not been any changes lately, but there is one change that is not a visual change, but that is more related to the game mechanics and how the things are handled. So first we had a lot of different colliders for the second player, that is the hider. Now we are only using a single collider, and we are also resizing the character controller that was previously used. So now what happens is we are able to move pretty smoothly when we are transformed into any different objects. Our colliders are working pretty well, and we are also able to, like, I also added jump on these parts of these lasers, and just to make this player jumpable on top of this, I had to come up with a different way of detecting collisions, and that was also a better thing for me than before. Now it is pretty reliable. And also I added jump. I guess jump was there before. I also added jump sound, which is this, and I also added this cool effect when we jump. What do you think, Agama? So that's everything that I changed. What do you think about this effect? Is it good? And fire. I guess you saw all this fire and everything. I also added this fire and these chairs and this small area. There's still left to add something over here, and I'm still thinking what can be a really good thing to be added here. Maybe this area is kind of complete. I don't need to add anything else. This area is also complete. This area is also complete. And also, I also added these two beds, and we will start populating this room. Hey, there's no collider in bed, so I have to do that as well. And then we will also add inside of this room. This is gonna be the washroom, and this main room, I don't know what we can add. This room is really big. I think I have to resize this. And there's also this skibidi toilet, which we will place properly. And this is the same thing that was used for this cool effect that we see while jumping. So that's everything that we have. We kind of are not giving enough time to this, I guess, in previous days, so we have to rush this now. So for the first thing, we need a fire sound. I think this sound is pretty good. Not this one. Yeah, this will do for us. Really good. Thank you, bro, Kageyama. I have to remove this so that we get we get this audio in an instant. Maybe this much is enough. This is good enough. I guess this is good enough. But still, I wanted a little bit more funnier and cartoonish gun sound. So maybe I should check for somewhere else. What the fuck? Why can't I hear anything? No, this is not it. Let's use this for now. Later, if we want, then we can maybe we can also create something good. But for now, this sound will probably do for us. And also, we also want the gun sounds to be heard by the players as well, based on the distance. So we also have to um, write some script related to that. So let's go to Claude. So basically, what we want is the hunter to play the gun sound when he fires, which is really easy to implement. But also, we want the other players to also be able to hear the gun sound, but that should be the audio or the volume of that sound should be dependent on the distance from that player to the hunter, so that based on the distance they hear the sound varying. Like if the hunter is close, then the gun sound should be higher, and if the hunter is far, then maybe the other players should only be able to hear a smaller sound. Yo, Funamo bro, welcome to the stream, bro. We got our whole Mobile Legends gang into our stream, guys. And why is my cloud not working properly? What the fuck, Claude? Yo, Kiyomi, welcome to the stream. So we have everyone today. First, let's just try to play the audio for the hunter. So for that, we can just add an audio source, and then we have to make some changes to our hunter suit script. which is gonna be adding. Dude, why is my keyboard not working properly? Yo, what the fuck, guys? My keyboard is not working. Maybe I should use the wired mode, but for that I don't have enough ports into my Musty Mose. Oh, his name is Musty Mose. Guys, my keyboard is not working properly. What the fuck is wrong with my keyboard, guys? My backspace and my enter keys are not working. Dude, maybe it was working, but it is working on a different place. See? I'm trying to. Maybe I should restart this Visual Studio. Maybe it could be Visual Studio glitch. Yeah, it is working. Outside, but it is not working inside the Visual Studio. So let me add. What the fuck, guys? Why is my keyboard not working? It's I guess Kiyomi left. Okay, guys, so we got the script for the consort. So I guess we should try that. Why is my Unity taking so much time to compile the scripts? It should not have taken this longer. So we have to go inside of our player hunter, and maybe we have to assign the audio clip right here. Did I not save the audio? Let me save the audio. Yo, Kageyama, are you still here? Can you tell me if my voice is audible, and also if the music is not distracting my voice, or should I lower the music? Okay, let's bring the audio clip and then go to our player hunter and assign the audio clip here. We don't want to play this on awake because we will manually be playing this. So for our scripts, maybe now this should work properly. Space is you working. Okay, enter is also working. I guess it's fixed. So I have to give a reference for the audio source. Then inside of our spawned, we already have a reference for ammo system, so we also need to reference our audio source, and then we will be playing hunter inside our hunter suit. Let's add an RPC. So, and inside of our suit, so this is the sound that we are gonna play. And RPC fires on all clients simultaneously. Each client plays audio source that play locally. Make sure each client has an audio listener. So we have to have an audio listener. Main camera has one. Okay, I guess main camera has an audio listener component. We can also use 2 or 3 variations. Let's try this. Are you guys in game? I doubt that you guys might be playing right now. No, you guys are not playing. Okay, we are hearing the sound twice, and the reason for that is it might be that we might be hearing this audio from this player's POV as well. So if I remove that player, then we are hearing this just once. So now we also want to and I guess there's one more bug. We are not able to we also need a little bit of camera shake the moment we fire. And also we need a little bit of delay before we can fire second time. Maybe there is already, for that we might already have set the system for that. If I check my hunter suit, fire rate, okay, if I make the fire rate is 1 and build this again. Maybe now I won't be able to spam. But our animation is still getting played. I'm going for lunch. Okay, Kageyama. Can you tell me if my audio, the music is kind of distracting my voice, or is it working correctly? Let me check from where we are playing the animation for the fire. It's good. Okay, Kageyama. It's inside of render. I think I have to like call the fire animation from here. Do I have the reference for animator? I do not have reference for animator. Oh, I also have to make a little bit of changes to this. Inside of my audio source, I want spatial blend to PS1, fully 3D distance based. Okay, and minimum distance to PS2. What's our minimum distance? We don't have any option for minimum distance and maximum distance. Okay, we have right here, and maximum distance we want this to be is 30. So this is the maximum distance. Maybe a little bit smaller. Volume roll of to lower this logarithmic roll of. Okay, this should work. So now let's move our animation trigger method from the animator script to our hunter shoot script, so that we can properly get the exact timing and also the amount of checks that are required, so that when we shoot and the shoot method gets played, then only we get to see the animation and the audio gets split, so that we don't see any kind of delay or any kind of repeated actions like we are seeing right now when we are spamming the fire button, and we don't want to have that. So we need our reference for animator instead of our hunter suit. So let's start adding those things. And we need so we just want inside of our suit before we play the sound, we want to set this here, and then inside of our play animator we don't need we didn't have update fire, we had it inside of our render. I guess we still need that inside of our render, right? Don't you guys think? We have a lot of checks. If we remove it from render, do we see it getting played for everyone? Let's check that. Okay, now our animation is not getting played. Maybe that's because we had it inside of our render and now we removed it completely from render. Maybe we have to kind of, but I never mind 25 like the same tick-based approach to implement the fire and impact to hunter suit. So we need all of these things again. And inside of our suit, and we have our play sound here, and what's taking player animated to render. Okay, so we don't have to change the render or bring back render from, and we also had these kind of checks inside of our render. We had all of these things. And inside of our spawned, so inside of render, okay, this is the same thing that is around here, so maybe we don't need any of this. Not this as well. Let's check if this works now. Maybe let's decrease the fire rate. Or I think this is good. We don't have to decrease anything. This looks fine for now. Even if we try to spam, the animation is not getting reset, but the audio is getting played. So let's also see if we have something for the fire rate check. Okay, here we have the fire rate check. So we have that after the suit. Try making this as 1 second. Range, let's increase the range by 40. Is 40. Let's keep it and the way it was before. We also need smaller particles that we can use for something like blood, so that we know if we got hit. Before that, let's add a smaller camera shake to our player so that it looks a bit more realistic.
अभी खाएगा क्या तू?
हाँ?
अभी खाएगा क्या तू?
चावल वो रेडी है क्या?
उसी को फ्राई कर दिया हूँ मैं।
5 मिनट में आता हूँ.
ठीक है, मैं थोड़ा
You kill me! What the fuck? Why are you going? No, kill me, you can't go. So I have to add a screen shake to that, so that let's add, and after we shoot we have to let's see if our camera stick is working properly. Yeah, it is working, but this is not the effect that I wanted. Maybe it is the effect that I wanted. I'm not really into this, to be honest. Okay, Kiyomi, we can play. I guess after an hour we might start streaming. Oh, I think this is good. We don't have to use it. This looks fine for now. Even if we let it span. So let's try to change this by a little bit so that we get a bit punchier field. So let's also see if we have something for the fire rate check. Okay, here we have the fire picture. And then after this, my rank log is terrible this season. It's completely killed my drive to grind. Because you are not playing with good teammates, hear me. You have to play with us if you want to win. Maybe we should also add recoil, guys. That might be the reason we are not able to get that pretty good feel because we don't have any recoil. Every time I ran into bad team. Yeah, Kiyomi, so I want to ask you if you want to play with us. Smaller particles. Okay, so we have to add inside of our player camera script for the recoil. So I have to go back to our scripts and inside of a player and inside of a player camera, let's add a recoil. And apply recoil in late update. So what's our late update? I guess we had late update method. Yeah, we have a late update method. So I have speeds that before any pitch calculation. So maybe what, Kageyama is your room buddy? No, bro. No, Kiyomi. Kageyama is someone whom I met through game. So I met him inside a game, and it's been around 2 weeks since we met him inside of a game. So we don't know him that well, but we are kind of playing together every day. Tic Tac is my room buddy. The guy who plays Alice is my room buddy. Yeah. We already have a function for player cam. We have already inside of our children. Do we have it inside of our children? Can I do this cam one? Let's see if this works. Me? What? Okay, recoil is working, but it's not even getting recentered. And the amount is also really slower. We don't want it to be that much slower. Kiyomi, what did you say? I didn't understand. What is my player camera script? It should have been inside of our player, right guys? Okay, it's inside of player camera root. So for the recoil amount, the recoil recovery, we want it to be as 1. Recoil speed, so we want it to be higher, and recoil amount to be 0.25 maybe. Where are you from? I'm from Nepal, Kyumi, but I'm currently staying in Bangalore. I'm from Nepal, Kyumi. Where are you from? Let's use the recoil amount by 0.1, speed by also 0.1, recoil recovery by 50. Let's see what happens. So maybe we need the speed as 1. Maybe the recoil, we need to fix the recoil amount by 0.5. It's going up, but it's not getting back properly. It should have happened. Maybe recoil recovery is high. No, recoil recovery needs to be greater. Nagaland. Oh, okay. I have heard that people in Nagaland eat so much tasty food. Is that true, Kiyomi? Ui, yo. It's way higher, bro. We don't want the recoil amount to be this much. Let's have it as 0.5. And recovery, we want this to be as 20. Maybe recoil speed 100. And we don't want our recoil to be perfectly on a straight line, so we also have to add a smaller variation to that. Okay, now I think these values are working pretty well. If I try to... What the fuck, bro? Why is my ammo getting... Where is my ammo refilled? Okay, it is right here. So maybe 50. And also recoil speed as 50. I think this looks pretty good now. I guess recoil amount should be a little bit higher, maybe around here. Point 6, recoil recovery by 70, and this by 80. 0.6, 70, and this by 80. And then maybe we also want the recoil to not be perfectly vertical. I knew Kagema was gonna play game, and he was playing game. Wait, why? नाइस वन ह्यूमन ला भाई अरे करने वाला फिर मुझे भी नहीं आ रहा और वो भी मारने वाला मिले बहुत फिसल रहा था भाई Okay, so we also need a horizontal movement for our recoil so that the recoil does not feel repetitive and it feels a bit. So inside of our recoil, we also want the yaw amount and we need and inside of our trigger recoil, which is this is the trigger recoil. We want to make a small amount of change to this. Recoil pitch amount does not exist, brother. I think we just added the recoil pitch amount. Yeah, dude, we don't have recoil pitch amount. Now it should work properly. Now it's so inside of our late update, we want so inside of our late Okay, now we also have smaller recoil in towards the horizontal side as well, so now it feels a bit more natural. And also camera shake is also getting perfectly matched with this. We also have this recentering. I don't think this is for our recoil, but this is for something else. Okay, I guess that's perfect now. We don't need any more changes to this. So what should we do next? I'm thinking we can kind of add a heat effect for the player next. And also we might wanna add a screen sick for the player as well when he gets hit. So there are two things that can be added. So I guess guys this is gonna be it for our stream right now, and maybe we'll stream again after an hour.